Okay, so jumping into kind of when I work with prospective students and prospective student athletes, some of the common errors that I see really in the athletic recruiting process is, first and foremost, high school students don't really know how to start the process. So I did it very quickly, but a really good place to start is the eligibility center, registering, get your NCAA ID number set. That's a really good first place to start. And then I always advise students to then start kind of building out a college list, colleges that they're interested in both academically and athletically, to kind of understand the direction that they're heading in. Another one is high school students usually are not really aware of the NCAA initial eligibility standards. So hopefully you viewing this webinar and kind of me going through that brief overview, you've at least seen kind of what the NCAA initial eligibility standards are. And you can kind of make sure that you are following those standards and projecting out to make sure that you're going to be eligible for competition and meeting all those marks by the end of your high school career. Another, factor in terms of common errors is students don't really know how to market themselves to coaches. So I'm always get the, belief from families and things like that, that if you're good enough, coaches will find you. I think in some cases that can be the case, but I think also families also need to be very proactive in this athletic recruiting process. Especially if they have very specific schools that they're interested in. So if they want to go like Ivy League school, they're going to be very proactive in trying to communicate with Ivy League coaches. If they want to go to a smaller school that may not have the same athletic recruiting budget to travel and see, student athletes compete, I think families want to be very proactive in reaching out to those coaches as well. And then also, like we talked about here, kind of failure to initiate contact with coaches. So it goes both ways. Coaches should be contacting prospective student athletes, but don't be shy about also directly communicating with coaches as well. And the students that I work with, I help them through that process by crafting emails, maybe creating like an athletic resume, and moving forward to reach out to a coach with confidence, with some information to support their candidacy.